What is up, guys? I have not done that in a really long time. Yeah, time has flown. You guys are here for 5 tips and tricks to start creating a budget. I've been seeing a lot of love on my finance videos. I continuously hear all the time. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel it is part of my duty. So here we go. Start simple. One of the worst things that you can do is overwhelm yourself with all of these types of financial goals you feel like you have to accomplish in a short span of time. This is not something that you learn in one day. You're gonna learn daily how to better take control of your finances. Take your time and stay at your pace. No one should be rushing you in this area. You wanna be able to get a vision and a picture that you're excited about so that it can keep you going. You need to know what it is that you're passionate about and what it is that's gonna keep you budgeting. Tip number 2, write out your bills, your expenses, things you want to save for, and the amount. This is probably one of the harder parts of budgeting because you have to be realistic. What are the things that you actually spend your money on? Don't downplay how much you spend on shopping. If you want to be able to maximize the amount that you save, you have to know where all of your money is going. It's better to over budget than to overspend. Some really great tips here would be figuring out what you've spent on in the past. So for example, one of the things that I really like to do, it depends on the type of tracking that I'm doing, but I'll take a look at my bank statement, which I have right on my phone. I'm sure most of you guys have this as well. If I go out and I spend, when I come home, I make sure to sit down and look through everything that I've spent, even if it hasn't gone through yet. Like sometimes transactions can be pending. Even if that's the case, I still make sure to subtract that from my budget because I spent it. Tip number 3, figure out the timing in which your bills hit or when you want to do things. If you know rent is gonna fall on the first of the month each time, you should always have that amount ready and available in your bank account. For me personally, I love to know the timing of when bills come or when they're expected, because that way overdrafts don't happen. And if you're like myself, you like to move your money into different places and bank accounts, and sometimes you can lose track of that when a bill comes. It's really helpful when you have credit cards. Use that credit card to take care of other expenses that may need to be taken care of right now, but the actual money that you have in your bank account, you can use to take care of the bill that's gonna fall. Tip number 4. This right here, this is the key. Share the keys. What I have found to be the most effective thing is tracking my spending. When things hit, when they were supposed to hit, but they didn't hit, now you know this doesn't come as a surprise to me. I'm not caught off guard, I'm not behind, you know. Those are the types of things that can really mess people up. Some really good ways to do this is using a notebook is really easy for my pen and paper people. As far as myself, I love tracking on my phone. I have this app called the Fudget app, and I'll probably link it up here. Another thing too, even if you just forget to like whip out your phone when you go to the store or anything, man, you can just look at your bank statements for the day. I also use an Excel spreadsheet linked to the actual budget that I create for me and my husband every month. I also create those, so if you guys are really wanting something to automate for you because you don't want to do all that work, check the description box below. I have a link where you guys can get automated and creative, customized spreadsheets to your liking by me, myself. So tracking, my favorite thing in the world. The very last tip, tip number 5, is don't rush it. Things are always moving so fast, and I feel like an old person when I say that. Things are becoming more technologically advanced, and it just seems like you have to have it all together tonight. And when it comes to your finances and your money, a lot of the times that's not the case for people. I want you to know that this is your journey. I want to reassure you that you can do this. You have what it takes, you have the ability, you just have to trust yourself. I love so much that we have so many tips and tricks that people can use to make greater financial decisions. But at the end of the day, you're the one living your life day to day. You know what you face, and you know the things that you have to deal with and take care of. So every single strategy is not gonna work for you. And in no way, shape, or form will I ever downplay you. But what I will do is give you tips and tricks to make it better for yourself and your situation. I am someone who did not grow up learning about finances that much. I wanted to change that for me, my family, and my future kids. I feel so accomplished. I've done so much, and I know I can do much more. When you save that first $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, it's just gonna feel like I can get to the next level. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. And also there are tons of other videos and resources linked below and also in the cards above. Feel free to leave a comment if you have any questions or if you would like to have any more tips and tricks videos from me, Madison Faith. So thank you guys. Love y'all. Bye.